The Middle Ages were a time of knights, castles, and brutal wars, but hidden in the shadows of history was another war, one fought not with swords, but with secrets. While kings and lords waged battles on the field, spies operated in the dark, weaving a web of intrigue and deception. Welcome to the secret life of medieval spies. Spying was an essential tool for kings, nobles, and military leaders. Information was power, and those who could obtain it could change the course of history. But who were these spies? They were not always trained agents. Many were merchants, monks, scholars, or even servants who had access to valuable intelligence. The medieval world was one of constant conflict. Kingdoms vied for power, noble families sought to outmaneuver one another, and the church held immense influence. In such a volatile environment, knowing an enemy's plans in advance could mean the difference between victory and defeat. Spies came in many forms. There were emissaries, official envoys who were secretly gathering intelligence while conducting diplomacy. These individuals had the advantage of traveling freely between courts and gaining access to high-ranking officials. Then there were infiltrators, agents who posed as servants, laborers, or even soldiers to eavesdrop on enemy plans. Some were trained to steal documents, forge letters, or plant false information. Courtesans played a key role in medieval espionage, using their influence in royal courts to extract secrets from powerful men. Some were double agents, working for more than one faction to secure their own survival. And then there were the informants, locals who, for the right price or out of loyalty, would provide intelligence about enemy movements, castle defenses, or political schemes. Medieval spies employed a range of ingenious methods to pass on secrets. They used coded messages, hidden letters written in invisible ink made from lemon juice or milk, or even secret compartments in books or clothing. Some messages were written on thin sheets of silk, rolled into tiny scrolls, and swallowed to avoid detection. Ciphers were widely used, ranging from simple substitution codes to more elaborate encryption techniques. Some used acrostics, where the first letter of each sentence spelled out a hidden message. Others relied on complex number systems that only a few could decipher. Bribery was a common tool in espionage. A well-placed coin could loosen lips or gain access to crucial documents. Likewise, blackmail was an effective weapon. Spies often gathered scandalous information to force nobles or officials into cooperation. Many rulers built extensive spy networks. The Byzantine Empire, for example, maintained a highly sophisticated intelligence system known as the Bureau of Barbarians to keep tabs on foreign powers. They monitored foreign diplomats, intercepted letters, and even spread false information to manipulate their enemies. In England, King Henry VII employed spies to ensure loyalty among his nobles. These agents, often recruited from the lower classes, reported on treasonous activities and suppressed uprisings before they could take root. The Spanish Reconquista was also heavily reliant on spies. Christian and Muslim factions alike employed informants to infiltrate enemy strongholds, map fortifications, and relay messages back to their rulers. The Venetian Republic, a hub of commerce and diplomacy, had one of the most efficient intelligence networks in medieval Europe, gathering information from across the known world. The life of a spy was perilous. If caught, the punishment was often brutal: execution, prolonged torture, or lifelong imprisonment. Some were burned at the stake as traitors, while others were flayed alive as a warning to others. The fear of espionage led to widespread paranoia. Nobles and kings employed their own counterintelligence agents to root out spies, sometimes executing innocent people based on mere suspicion. Despite the dangers, many spies thrived, using their wit and cunning to stay ahead of their enemies. Some even switched allegiances multiple times, ensuring their own survival no matter who held power. Though medieval spies lacked the technology of modern intelligence agencies, their strategies paved the way for espionage as we know it today. Many of the techniques used by medieval spies, covert operations, coded communication, and infiltration, are still fundamental to intelligence work. The foundations laid by medieval espionage evolved into the sophisticated spy networks that exist today. From the shadowy streets of medieval cities to the grand halls of kings, spies played a crucial role in shaping history. Their actions determined the fate of empires, and their secrets remained buried in the past. The secret life of medieval spies was one of danger, deception, and intrigue, an unseen war fought in the darkness. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of medieval spies, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating historical insights. Let us know in the comments what era or secret history you'd like to uncover next. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the hidden past.